Scorpio, Happy New Year 2022. Let's have a look at your reading. Strength. Three of Wands. Queen of Swords. Seven of Wands. The Hangman. Reversed. Hangman reversed. Okay. It's opened into two. Okay. Page of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. With the Hangman. There is a situation that involves a lot of battles and something quite powerful, something having to do with power struggle, power dynamics here. We've got strength that is here, Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. When I got this, what I got was there is a way where, a new way or a revised way where you're kind of standing in your own power, and there is something that is very unapologetic here, Scorpio. I don't know if it's a new sense of power, the new way that you're presenting yourself, to a group, to some people here, but it's very, I'm getting what you see is what you get. There is a power has been revised here in the way I am hearing you present yourself, you carry yourself. There's something that is very unapologetic here. We've got the Seven of Wands and the Hangman reverse. I do see a side of you changing because of the amount of struggles you have gone through and the way you have had to stand your grounds and fight for what you believe in, fight for what you want, fight for your own survival here. So there is a thing very Piscean in you. There is something very Piscean in you that just couldn't keep seeing the positive, couldn't keep seeing only the bigger picture. Here's what I am getting. There is something quite physical, but physical in the way that you present yourself, physical in the way what you stand for is what I am getting, can clearly be seen in your body language, can clearly be seen in the way you express yourself, in the way you posture yourself. Strength, Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. And for many of you, I am getting this is what you're doing to kind of, I'm getting mislead others or not let others in your business. I see you doing something here. Three of Wands. I see you doing something here, working on something here, waiting on something here, manifesting something here. And there is a certain wall that you have erected in your life, and this wall is yourself, this wall is your body, this wall is your language, this wall is the way you posture yourself. Because I am getting, there is something about this Hangman here, who's a dreamer, who is somebody that sees a bigger picture, that sees things that others cannot see. There is a visionary as well here. There's something quite Aquarian, Leo here a little bit. Earthy. There is somebody who needs to achieve something here. Okay. Now you're letting me in. There is a little bit of scheming here, but for the right cause, which is your cause, which is your life, which is your job. There are people that wouldn't leave you alone. If you were left alone, you will be. Strength, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, Hanged Man, Page of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that would just be working on their life, their goals, their projects, and people leaving them alone. But here do you see that you have to fight, you have to scheme, you have to mislead people here so they would leave you alone, is what I am getting here. There is something you're doing in secret, and I'm getting rightly so, because people wouldn't leave you alone. And there is something where you are confusing people, misleading people for your own sake here, for the sake of your projects, of your goals, of what you need to achieve. And I do get it is somebody that is meant to achieve great things. With the two Pentacles energy as well being here, that is, something should work, something should hit reality and the material here. But you have to scheme your way through it. You have to struggle to get it. And you've reached a point where you're not telling people what you're working on. And the way you're consciously behaving as well is part of that. There is leading people astray here for your own good, Scorpio, is what I am getting. And the Emperor. Emperor. Reading for somebody who has to fight to survive, who has to fight to exist, who has to fight to get their projects accepted, recognized, done, working. And it is somebody who's very capable here. Four of Cups. There is a certain realization that you should have been very far in life. There is realization that there is a blessing, there is a favor on your life. You are a very gifted person in whatever it is you do. But I'm getting hijacking. There are things hijacking what you do. That's why you have had recourse to leading people astray. Not putting all your cards on the table, which is fair to you, is what I am getting. Because otherwise, whatever it is you're doing will not work. Being an open book here, Scorpio, will not work. The Chariot, the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles, and Death. The King of Swords was here as well. You are aligning with something. Two of Cups. There is a certain alliance here. For many of you, there is love as well involved. There is spirituality involved. There's a lot happening for you here, Scorpio. Let's have a look at the cards that came through. So we do have the Chariot, we do have the Lovers, and we do have the King of Swords. I do see this. We do have the Queen of Swords that is here, and we have the King of Swords. So there is something very I'm getting with this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, and King of Swords. You need to be very wise, and that's what you're doing. You have realized, there is a certain realization here that you need to be very wise. You need to be very cautious. You need to think before saying something or letting people in whatever it is you're doing. And I am getting, you're not letting anyone in what you're doing, because doing so, you have realized it puts you into a cycle, is what I am getting. Lack and starting over again, lack and starting over again, lack and starting over again. This is your card, Scorpio. There is something that is just not working. It used to work, it's not working anymore. There are things hijacking whatever it is you're doing, and there are things playing out for you. The way is forward with this Chariot and the Lovers. For many of you, there's love involved. There are alliances here. There is a certain duality. You're connecting with something that is helping your life here. Spirituality is involved. Different realms, dimensions as well is kind of involved here. And you know you have, I'm getting, sneak your way out of it. Work hard in order to make it. And this is exactly what you're doing. Your special cards for 2022, Scorpio. There is something that has changed at your mind level. You're seeing things for what they are. There is something about a Scorpio having strong Pisces in their chart, strong Neptune in their chart, and I do see that this is somebody who's meant to achieve great things. This is somebody who's meant to create great things, and this is what some people are kind of hijacking here. They don't want that Scorpio to achieve those levels. They don't want that Scorpio to get to that zone, is what I am getting. There is a certain favor, a certain blessing on that Scorpio's life here. The Scorpio, there is something very Taurian, very earthy as well. That this Scorpio will fight for whatever it is. They know they are here to deliver, achieve, accomplish, create, invent here. Like I am getting like this Scorpio is born to do this, so that's why there is a lot, I'm getting a lot of spiritual interference, and this is kind of using people as well for many to kind of stop you in your progress. And whatever it is you've done here, acting in silence, moving in silence, making people believe certain things, and you doing your thing. I am getting in a lab. There is something you're meant to invent, to create. You're born to do something here. There is something that will have your name as the father, the mother, the father of this thing, the creator of this thing. Or being this thing. Okay, Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, and bottom, yes, King of Pentacles. We do have two sets of cards that are pairs here, Scorpio. The Queens came in before the Kings. You did have the Queen of Swords, and then the King of Swords came in to back her up. Man or woman, doesn't matter. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles came in before the King of Pentacles. He came to back her up. I'm seeing somebody. This is you, Scorpio. This is the transformation here. And we do have the Page of Cups as well that is here. We do have Strength that is here. We do have the Emperor that is here. For many of you, you were more water and fire. And we do have the Hanged Man reversed. There is a Scorpio here who is more like a Pisces, who has been more like a Pisces their entire life. More like a Pisces and a Leo, something like that. Very sensitive, very intuitive, very could be very spiritually gifted as well here, psychically gifted here. And also there is this element of they know they are a very powerful thing here. What came with that though, when things were not working, being heavily influenced by water and fire, was a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Things were not working. You know that you're meant to do great things. So part of your process is what I am getting, Scorpio, is like to the water and the fire are definitely your creative juices. Here's what I am getting. But it is these sides of you, the intellect, the mind, seeing things for what they are, calling things what they are, and still delivering anyway, still delivering, creating, inventing anyway with the earth here. that keep you going, because I do see when things were not working with this a lot of fire and water here, you were being very stressed, and you know you have things to do, you know you're very gifted here and you have potential. So you started, you found a way here. Strategic, I'm getting strategist, strategic. You did things strategically, and this is what's working for you. Very strong mind. Air and earth is what is keeping this hidden. I do see this, it's still creating, it's still being very inventive and doing its thing silently in the lab, but you've worked on that, and that stress has been replaced by all this. So you have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and it is this that allows you to kind of strategize here. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. It is this that allow you to be a wall here and stand in your resources, stand in what you know works here. There's been interference here, spiritual interference, people. There's something great that you need to do for yourself. There is something great that you need to create, and you know that. You know something is aligning with you. For many, there is someone as well involved here. Something is just opening for you, and with that you get all sorts of interference, spiritual and also in the form of people. But yes, 2022 sees you overcoming this by all of this, and whatever it is you're doing, Piscean, Leo-ish, waterish here, Aries-ish here, you're still doing it quietly. One more card for Scorpio. Three of Swords. Yes, there has been a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of disappointment, a lot of heartbreak, but whatever stance you've taken here, this is how you're going to feel. Victorious, a champion, you're going to win, you're going to be celebrated. There is something that you're meant to accomplish here, Scorpio. Many of you, you're inventing something, you're creating something, you're doing something that has never been done. And for others, this is where you would like to take your life. There is something where you're crafting. There is something about crafting here. Something for yourself, and for others you're inventing, creating something that has never been done. You will feel like a champ. You will feel like this, very victorious and celebrated. And yes, you'll still have some of the haters celebrating or just trying to see how to stop you, but they won't. They won't. Whatever it is you're trying to do here, you were born to do that. You were born to accomplish that, and you will. Very gifted. Scorpio, this was the reading. I thank you.